And joining on the line to talk about her new song, it's great to be chatting to her again. We've got Brittany Elise. G'day, Brittany. How are you today?
Very good, thanks. And yourself?
Doing okay. Welcome to 2021. I hope it's going to be a bigger and better year for you.
Yeah, what a year 2020 was.
How was it for you? How did you coped okay? You got a day job and all that sort of thing, but was everything okay for you overall?
Yeah, I guess it was one of those things that it was a bit we didn't know what was going to happen, really. And as the world was shutting down, especially in that March period,
yep.
I was like, okay, what am I going to do here? And, I could continue songwriting. That was never going to be an issue, but I really wanted to release this new album in 2021. And so I was like, okay, how can we, what can we do in a not so great situation, but make it work? And I ended up taking an online course and built my own home studio.
Oh.
That's what I ended up doing with my spare time. I never have downtime like I had in 2020. Probably the case for a lot of people. And yeah, actually, off the new song, I recorded those vocals. The first song I recorded in my home studio was that song.
Wow.
And so, yeah, it was amazing. And then technology is one of those incredible things. I was able to finish the song and do all the instrumentation still in Victoria while they were in shutdown as well. So this is definitely one to go down in the books, I think, this song, and how it was created will be probably different to every other song.
Well, the song's called Find Your Music, and we'll get to hear that shortly. So the whole experience of being, learning how to do music online yourself and build your home studio, what a great experience. And I've spoken to others that have done that as well. So it seemed to be a bit of a common thread last year. But doing all that, what was the thing that you learned the most out of it, and the thing that you'd like to do again if you could go back?
Yeah, I think I just loved... I actually had the opportunity to go into the production side of things, and I guess as an artist, I love working with live musicians, so that was very different, having that concept and not being there. But yeah, like to be able to record my vocals, I don't know if I'll go back the other way. Like there's something about your own setup in your own house and the comfort of that. And yeah, so I probably would definitely do my vocals again. I know all the songs now off the new album are going to be done externally, so and in different states. But yeah, just being able to, I think, connect with other people. Like it's, I don't think we realised how easy it was when you can just do it through technology.
Yeah.
And so yeah, to be able to still co-write and all of those wonderful aspects.
I guess being the artist that you are and having your own home studio, you can do things at any time of the day or night as well. Does that have an impact on family life?
No, I think that's important, and I've got a pretty great balance between all of them, between, self-time, family time, music time, work time. But yes, I definitely probably do it more than I did before. It's, there's always something to do, but I think it's actually triggered my songwriting even more.
Yep.
Because, dabbling in the production side of things, you might, instead of getting the lyrics first, get the sound first.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I've really enjoyed that.
So it's almost had a different impact, and I guess you've slightly adjusted how you approach your songwriting.
Yeah, exactly right. And
wow.
Some songs just flow right out, and then other songs, depending on their purpose and their sound, can be, as you said, a different approach.
So now that you've gone through this process and you're loving the sound of your new song and your voice, have you started to listen back to some of your older ones and thinking, I've got to do them again? No, my voice is not right.
It is a little bit like that.
Knew it.
But
yeah.
I guess there are time and place, hey? Like I wouldn't change them because they told that story of what they were at that point in time. But, some of the songs that people have really resonated with the most, I'd just love to redo them anyway. Like, give a different sound or a different vibe to it, more just for fun and just because people love it. Do an acoustic version of a big full band song. Different things like that.
Well, you've done all this. You've built the home studio. You've got the new song and all that coming out. But also about your love of sport, I understand that you had a bit of success as well. Yeah,
I'm actually a state hockey coach now. I used to be in the full sporting world, but I had a serious injury that took me out. But we were lucky enough that the team and I able to go to the state championships. It was one of the only sports that ran in 2020.
Wow.
And, we walked away with the bronze medal. So that was incredible. It's actually wonderful to work with our young people coming through and watching their teamwork and determination and drive. You know, they've had a incredibly tough year as well. You know, school online is not something we're ever used to, but for those young people to adapt to sport and to their everyday lives it was great to see them and to be able to run around and play sport.
I've spoken to sport artists, sports people before, and they seem to want to be this secret ambition to be musos. And I've spoken to musos who have this secret ambition to be a sports star. And you're kind of both. So where do you sit here?
Yeah, I guess I'm a bit down the middle. Definitely more music than sport these days. But I can't. It's part of my life as well. Yeah. So I do that full time. That's part of my day job as well in that sporting world.
Good on you, Brittany. Good on you. Now, we should get back to the song and talk about that. The song, it's called Find Your Music, and it's, I guess, about getting caught up in the day-to-day things that happen in our life and just kind of taking a step back and a deep breath and letting that stress come out of us.
Yeah, exactly right. I just wanted to write a statement song, encouraging people to, for me, I was finding my music. That's my love. That's my passion, but sometimes I feel people are like, oh, okay, I've got to go to university or I've got to get an apprenticeship. And, if that's for you, that's amazing. But it's not for everyone, and that's okay as well. Like, music's probably one of those, but being outside the norm. But if that's something you want to do, that's what you love, life's too short. We've got too many stresses, everyday stresses on ourselves. Just go and do it, enjoy life, and, be you. Find out what that is and then do it.
We often put too much pressure on ourselves. So do you put too much pressure on yourself?
No, that's been one of my really big reflections prior to 2020, but that really set it into place. And I just think that's really important to have a work-life balance, whatever it is. Like, life's too short. Like, I'd always have a travelling overseas trip every year, obviously prior COVID. But that's just one of those things, like, if you want to go do it, just go do it.
Yeah. It's a great attitude, and it's one I think that gets downplayed by so many, but I'm glad you put it into a song, and it's almost like a bit of an anthem to remind us that, life is a bit like that, and we need to get out there and, as they say, smell the roses and just enjoy life a bit more.
Yeah, exactly right, exactly right.
So this is going to be on your new album that's coming out sometime this year. What other sort of songs are we going to expect from you? What are you going to do for us?
Yeah, so we're just finalising. I think it's one of those things. You have too many songs, you can only fit so many on an album, but we're fine-tuning it now. But I think that would really summarise it, that whole idea of well-being, life's too short. Yep. There's a song on there for mental health and well-being, linked in with, like, Are You Okay? There's another song on a bit more with those summer vibes, and that idea of, it's sun shining, but we always have that little bit of hurricane in our life as well that throws you. So that's another song coming out. It's a bit of everything on this album, which I'm quite excited about. But it's just that second chapter of my music journey. So looking forward to releasing the songs about, family and life experiences all in one little package of an album.
Looking forward to hearing all those tracks too. How many songs will be on the album?
We're about 8 to 10 at this stage. So we're just literally in the next couple of weeks, that's the final job, and it'll be ready to go. So
8 to 10, so that means there's going to be 9. So
Yes, probably.
Now, I understand you've got some shows coming up, so what are all those about?
Yeah, really excited about that. My first show is this weekend at Agnes Waters, so looking forward to that one. Followed by, we have a women empowerment show, which I'm hosting with the women locally, featuring those. And then we have plenty of festivals all the way through to October at this stage. We have VDM Fest in Billawheeler. And obviously we're going to try and get towards you guys as well. A lot of Queensland shows secured for now, but that was just because of the unknown at that point in time when we were booking them. And then coming further south
We hope so.
End of 2021 into 2022.
Yeah, we certainly hope to see you coming down this way and love to hear your music live. That's one of the things hopefully looking forward to. And just quickly, before I let you go and we hear the song, what's happening with the video?
Yeah, very excited to release the video this week, so really looking forward to that and having that out. It's all community-based, local people doing their everyday thing, and a lot of those jobs that might sit a little bit outside the norm. So I'm really excited about this one. Did a lot of it myself as well.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, really excited about it, actually.
Well, I'm looking forward to checking that out. I always love seeing the videos that all the artists put together. I'm looking forward to yours. Well, Brittany Elise, thank you so much for spending some time with us. I know you have to go. You've caught us I've caught you between things. So thank you so much for spending time with us today on Flow. We've got your new song here, which we've added to our playlist. And if you could please introduce it for us.
Thanks so much for having me. Have a great 2021. This is Brittany Elise with Find Your Music.
A full-time job, never enough time to finish everything they want. If you want your heart to race and feel alive, break free from the pressures inside. Find your music, find your soul.